Hey everyone, and welcome back to Commander Clash. On Commander Clash, we do a bunch of janky themes that kind of are our deck building restrictions for every single week. Some of them are pretty loose, and sometimes we don't even have one, we just do anything goes. But sometimes they're a bit restrictive, and this is a week where it's super restrictive. It's Alphabet Soup Week. So each of us have built a deck where every single non-basic card in the deck starts with the exact same letter. And not only that, we didn't even choose the letter this time. It starts with the letter of our name. So for example, for me, since my name starts with T, every single non-basic card in the deck also starts with the letter T. So quite the deck building restriction here. You're not going to see heavy synergies, I don't think. Or maybe you have, I don't know. But it's more of a deck construction challenge. Can we build a cohesive deck all starting with the exact same letter? And just how cohesive will it actually end up being? That's going to be the thing we're going to be answering today. So let's kick it off with Seth. What are you running?
So I am playing an S-based combo deck. So there is a way to have synergy. Even on Alphabet Week, my deck is really janky. I think odds are I'm going to probably do nothing this game. But if things come together, I have a way I can combo off in a really hilarious way. I don't want to tell you too much about my deck. It's got a not so hidden theme that you're going to figure out really quickly once we get in the game. But yes, I'm playing S-based combo. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Is there a Sealed of Suin in the deck, Seth?
Actually, after getting reamed by Vince on Alphabet Week for playing Field of Ruin in my G deck, I went to the next level, and every single basic in my land is a swamp. So even all my basics meet the criteria this week. So no cheating, no Guild of Guins, everything's an S, and we'll see what happens.
Well, you also had Snow Covered as an option too, so the basics would probably be taken care of.
That was too easy. Cheating.
Easy. Oof. All right. Let's see. Next up, we got Richard. What are you running today?
All right. My name starts with the letter R for those curious. And,
Wow.
I learned something this week.
TIL
Hey.
on the subreddit.
I'm playing Rograkh because Rograkh starts with an R, and I'm playing Warriors. I play Warrior Tribal. Okay, there are 30 warriors in my deck in Jund colors. I'm playing Rograkh and Reyhan. Two partner warriors. I'm playing Warrior Tribal. You know what? There are actually warrior payoffs in the letter R, and I'm gonna show them to you, and it's gonna be glorious. So, Rogakh's Warriors. Let's go.
When are we banning Rograkh? There's no way it's surviving next season. I'm just saying, there's no way it's surviving next season. It's gone. Kobold Menace must be stopped. All right, next up we got Crim. What are you running?
Well, as I've seen before in the comments, people seem to spell Crim with a K and or a C. So I'm going to clarify that today. It starts with a C. Or both. And so since it starts with a C, I will be playing everything that starts with a C. And I have like zero synergy. So
this is a typical Crim deck. What are you talking about?
No. I mean, like there is a
troll
synergy
deck
before.
Is synergy trolling people? And making me go off on opposition.
I can't efficiently troll with this deck. So like there's no Croposition Agent, there's no Kroll Breacher, there's none of those.
Counterbalance.
So I'm playing Crosis, the Purger, which also, happens to be one of my favorite dragons, considering it's of course in Grixis. But that's about all I have going for me. I'm actually not even sure my mana base supports casting Grixis. So we're going to try it out and hope that it works. Simple as that.
All right, sweet. And then finally, hello, this is Tomer. Since my name starts with T, this is the T deck. And I'm picking a commander that I actually had a paper deck of. One of the first decks that I ever owned was a Thraximundar zombie tribal deck. Now, this is not zombie tribal. But it's a Grixis deck. It has Thraximundar on the helm. Very nostalgic love for Thraximundar. Still kind of really cool commander, even to this day, I think. And there is some synergy in the deck. It is kind of artifact based. There's a lot of Tezzerets, to take advantage of artifacts. And it should be sweet. I think I tried making a more of a synergy, but there are some, generically good cards as well. And perhaps you're gonna see a little bit of a theme coming on out of this deck as well. So hopefully it does things. I don't know. So yeah, those are our decks, everybody. And before we jump into the game, what do we got to do, Seth?
We have to remind everyone that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. And if you need any S cards or R cards or T cards or C cards or actually any cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get an MTG Goldfish sticker. Let them know you want one. And they'll hook you up. Just tell them in the order notes. Also, buy playmats to clean out Richard's garage and eventually his wall. If we get through the whole garage, stockpile Richard, will you start taking them off the wall to send to people?
If you empty my garage, you can definitely take my wall. I will include the staples if you want them.
We're going to give the shirt off our backs if we just reach 100K subs. Just one thing at a time. And also, if you didn't know, not only can you support us through the merch store, through buying your singles from cardkingdom.com, but also if you sub to the channel, you help us grow, you help us do more ambitious projects. And we also have some milestone coming up for the 50K milestone, a tour of Richard's garage, the fabled garage of wonders where all of our merch is stored. And also you can even you have a chance to win the planes. The plane's just sitting here. Apparently that's up for auction too. So, or up for lottery. And I will try to maintain it until that happens. So many ways to support the channel. And it all helps us out. So yeah. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's hop into the game. All right. So into the game, everybody has kept their starting hands. We all seem to have stayed at 7. I hope this hand pans out. Maybe it would be greedy, but I'll describe why I kept this hand. Sure enough. Let me start with an island, and
I have 3 colors. That's the biggest concern here is playing multiple colors and not having enough mana fixing.
It is okay.
I think I ran into the cultivate situation again, where I need a 3rd land for this hand to function, but once it functions, it's really good.
How do you have a cultivate? You're Grixis.
It's a cultivate situation. Yeah, I'll show you next turn.
Oh, look at this!
Unless I talk.
Dual land, baby.
Wow.
How many dual lands do you guys have? There can't be that many that are within your name.
I got lucky because Command Sphere, Commander's Tower.
Cheating.
That's not cheating.
I have 14 duels in the deck.
A turn 1 play? I don't know if I can actually ever beat you.
Man. All right.
Now you know. Now you know what's up.
1 drops and attack us. You might just win.
Shadowborn Apostle Dog. Oh, I hit the land. Never mind. No conundrum. I had a thematic compass, and I needed 1 more land for it to start functioning. And I was like, 2 lands, a thematic compass. It seems fine, I think.
I mean, that's so slow. You're just gonna use your first turn 4 and 5 grabbing lands.
I don't know. I figured this was a janky week when everybody's gonna be curving out with Sol Rings. Only Seth has a Sol Ring. Yeah, it's like. What's he going to do? Play 2 Shadowborn Apostles next turn? Oh no.
Seth's deck seems pretty powerful though, right? I mean,
Sir Konrad the Grim. You didn't even go Shure? Isn't Shure the Shadowborn Apostle deck?
So Sir Konrad is essential to my combo. I'm really hoping that this somehow happens. I think the odds of it happening are incredibly low. There's almost no chance it's going to happen. But if it does, it's going to be really fun.
What is this?
Oh, this curve.
This is for mocking the Shadowborn Beats, Tomer.
I didn't mock the Beats.
I respect
I said,
the Shadowborn
what are you gonna do?
beats.
Play 2 Shadowborn Apostles? I heard that. I got my headphones on.
You know that would have been actually terrifying, right? If Seth went double Shadowborn Apostle on turn 2.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty bad.
What are the S demons you can tutor up?
So my deck only has 2 demons, and they're really bad. The demon part is inconsequential to what my Shadowborn Apostles are trying to do in this deck.
Wait, are you really beating people down then if you're not using their search ability?
Oh, you'll see there's a combo. There's a combo.
Well,
There's no
thrumming
thrumming stone
stone,
either,
right? There's
so
no
it's not
thrumming stone.
it's not the obvious combo.
Chromatic
Strumming
lantern.
stone.
Thrumming stone. that would you would ruin all credit. I would show that to Vince if you did that. You thrumming stone us.
No, I didn't. That's way jankier. Ooh.
The greatest warrior of all time. There's only one changeling in my deck. There's only one changeling in the deck, and here it is.
All right, Richard.
This is actually such a good week for creature-based strategies because most of us don't have any board wipes. I only had one board wipe.
What if they're
available to me.
2/2s with no ability to pump or finish?
I mean, they'll get there, right? Like eventually.
You know what's sad? I think one of my board wipes is Cinderclasm, and it can't kill a Realm Walker.
I'm going to play what I assume is probably one of the best cards in my deck. Boom. How do you beat this on Alphabet Week?
Wow, you only have to
I
pay
actually
4
don't know.
mana and tap it to sacrifice a creature? Jeez.
But sack a human.
And it kills your creature. I sack a
kills
human and it
everything.
kills your
Yes, it's-
thing.
Yeah, you can kill anything.
You know, you can't kill Thassa. Haha.
I guess we'll oh, really? I guess that means I just got to kill Tomer.
What? Why?
No, that is true. That's how you
Player
remove
removal
Thassa.
Oh,
is
no.
pretty good.
I'm gonna spread the love. I mostly want to loot.
I know, yeah. It's kind of like drawing a card. I mean, it is drawing a card. It's almost as good as drawing it and keeping it, I guess. Oh, the Shadowborn Apostle. That's
How
I did
many
not expect that.
Shadowborn Apostles do you think I'm playing this week? Would anyone like to guess at the number?
26.
I think you need a minimum of like 30, right?
Oh, we're all the way up to 40. We're full on 40.
40?
Seth didn't want to
40,
build a deck. He's just
36
like,
lands, 40 of
and
those.
swamps.
Some card draw spells. Go.
What is the combo?
Oh, it's so
Dies.
janky.
Bottom.
Creatures put into a graveyard, or creature leaves. But how do you get
The combo's ridiculously janky.
How do you get a mass amount of Shadowborn Apostles without Thrumming Stone?
I hope I get to show
That's the
you.
$1 million question, I guess.
You'll never guess. You're never going to guess the cards that are involved in the combo.
I honestly didn't expect people to get so aggressive so
I
fast.
should have cast Reyhan. You could have proliferated him.
I mean, sure. That's what I would have done.
What a
Yep.
pal.
Look at the value you're giving up there. You didn't use like the whole text line. Of
It
that
says
card.
draw 2 cards.
Then proliferate.
The bar for T cards for an all T deck is kind of low.
Well, it's actually a pretty good card.
I mean, I could have done it for 3, which would be a straight up divination.
Yeah.
Or a divination.
Divination.
Yeah. But I'm actually afraid of the Shadowborn beats. I'm respecting it.
The art on the old Crosis is so sweet.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Crosis cat. Okay,
Whoa.
that's a flavor
Flavor.
one.
A
Yeah.
Look at that
non-layer
flavor.
land.
Jeez.
What if you had a secret layer land?
That's-
I wish. Yeah, that's a little awkward.
Wow. Do you see there's like a face in the tree trunk of the artwork? It's like a
There's a
sad.
A skull?
Oh, yeah, there
I
is.
know it's like a sad looking.
Like a sad parrot.
Akbar.
Yeah, it's like Admiral
Oh.
Akbar if you shagged it
Why
up
can't
with
I
a tree,
see-
I
Oh, there it
guess.
is.
Universe is beyond secret layer. What do you Oh, you know what?
This mana fixing is actually pretty darn sweet.
Yeah, Crim's going off.
Yeah.
He might be able to cast a spell.
I'm popping off.
Kill
Oh my
Crim.
gosh, kill him.
Kill him. Kill him.
Quick. Wait a minute. Okay. Sure.
Wait, are you
Let's go.
still? Oh, he has counters. Oh, of course he does.
Let's go. You
Counter
counter this
it.
if you want.
Don't tempt him.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Oh no, we're gonna die
Yes.
for Rograkh again. I can't believe this.
Tomer's got the.
Can't Seth just kill?
I need another
Kill anything
land,
at
but
instant speed.
eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
I actually respect Crim's open mana here, so I'm just gonna hit Tomer. Actually, I don't want to hit Seth because he's gonna kill everything.
Yeah, that's fair. I probably will kill your your stuff if I get the chance.
Wait, what? So aren't you supposed to hit Seth then? Because he's gonna kill your stuff eventually.
Yeah, I hope eventually he's much further out than next turn. If I start hitting him.
Oh no.
If you hit me, it'll definitely increase my odds of killing your stuff. Ooh, oh, Crim.
Yes.
Is someone stopping your ultimate jank combo here?
Tap your mana. Tap your mana. I might want to resolve something. I want to resolve some card draw.
Yes. Okay. So do it.
Don't let him siphon mine. That's so much value.
He doesn't have it.
Are you trying? Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Cast whatever.
Eitherrise it.
I'm
trying to see if you'll tap out for some removal.
Eitherrise it.
I
have something I really want to resolve. Like, I desperately want to resolve.
So you want to resolve it, and by resolving it, you hit me.
I thought this has the removal spell to tap down.
Wait, I'm trying to understand the logic.
Oh, it's just a sided. Wait, what is a sided?
Oh, I've never seen this artwork before.
I thought that was Darth Maul for a second. What?
That's
what? Darth Maul
the old
is red and black. What?
The old player rewards promos. They exist in paper too.
I mean, okay.
creepy...
So wait, are you asking if I'm gonna counter a sign in blood?
No.
He's gonna culture it.
Crim, are you gonna?
Wait, what? You have 2 mana. What could be better than sided blood?
It's probably the best card in my entire deck, honestly.
You shouldn't say that. Like,
well, first off, you have very weird negotiation skills. You hit me for 4, and then you want to resolve something. And first off, why would you think I have something? I'm
you
lands.
always have something. All right, we'll just play.
Just trying to play lands.
you can't not go.
We'll just
for
play.
it.
We should make a
Play more of those.
compilation of people trying to bargain with Crim. I'm like, let me hit you. Let me hit you. Let's see if
Hey,
you'll
bud,
counter this
I
spell.
want to resolve the best spell in my deck, so I'm just going to hit you for 4.
I was thinking of it like constructed, where I was like, oh, like if I attack, he'll have to spend his removal, and then he'll be tapped down. But I probably shouldn't think that way in Commander.
Great. It's like giving me an arm bar while asking me, for like, hey, where do you want to go for lunch, dude? I don't know.
It was only 4. It wasn't that much damage.
35. I'm at the lowest health total. I haven't done anything.
Tomer's got the seat right behind Crim. That's the worst seat in the house.
I mean, it always is.
If there's a leftover counter, you know who's gonna get it.
That's why I was like, I'm not even gonna bother casting a spell of my turn. What is going on?
Yes.
You know, Crim's like itching after a full turn cycle. Is like, gotta be mana efficient.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like stuck on. I just want more lands. I have very expensive cards.
He needs a cannon drain.
Oh. That counters my.
Hold on.
That counters my removal.
Let me think. I might counterspell that.
Oh no, my jank mana is coming back to hurt me. Okay. All right. So I may have not have read all the cards in my deck. Okay, so maybe this one is a special one.
I mean,
What is going on here?
Let me show
did
it
you
to
build
you.
the deck?
What is going on
I
here?
did build the deck. Ruinous Minotaur.
Whoa!
A 3-mana 5/2, and when it deals damage to an opponent, I sack a land.
Oh, you sacrificed the land. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god, this is crazy.
I was just like, I thought it was just a 3-mana 5/2 or something. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, there's a
Interesting.
drawback.
That's pretty all in.
I more so thought it was 3 mana 5/2 when it deals damage to us, so we sack a
Yeah, I
land.
thought that.
That would
That's
actually be
2021
good.
magic.
But then
This
I thought,
is
yeah, it's a
original.
positive
Oh,
number.
right. This is before. Okay, all right. Cool.
in the before times.
I don't want to send a message to anyone I pass.
So do you want to? Oh, Tomer has man up now too. I'm never going to resolve anything.
Maybe not the best card of your deck.
Just don't
Seth.
hit me. Just don't hit me. Leave me alone.
I mean,
Hit him first and draw out the removal.
Time lapse, time warp, or whatever, like extra turn stuff. I don't
It's
know.
gotta be
If
a
I don't-
Teferi something.
If I don't
It's a
attack you,
fairy.
Crim, are you going to let me resolve my spell?
You.
It's
Once
not really
again,
the best spell in my deck. It's a good spell.
How
Decent.
about this?
Relatively
How
decent.
about this? I'll see, and where you go, may determine whether I steal your stuff.
Steal.
Steal.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
What do
mean,
you got? Counter
Oh, he has a
counter
commandeer.
lash or something? Commandeer?
Wait, is a commandeer like 7 mana or something without the free spell?
He might
the
discard
free
his
part?
hand to do it.
I mean, just
alright,
to
so
send a message, yes. So depending on how
Let's
Seth wants to like be mean to me, and also
I'm
in
not.
his
I'm not
weird
gonna be
ways
mean.
of
I'm not gonna be mean.
negotiating.
I'll
Wait,
spread
what
the
about me? You're not
love.
even respecting my counter magic?
You're the
Is it
T
suddenly
deck.
it's
I'm scared
Crim
of
thing?
C's because I know there's a. I'm
at least a
pretty sure I
counter
played C
spell.
on Alphabet Week before, and C has a ton of counters.
All you gotta do is remove the chromatic lantern, and then he can no longer play any counter spell.
Oh, that's
True.
not happening. I'm mono black.
Tomer, however, could.
I can.
Oh wait, no, you can't.
I can
Not-
Tandle blast it. I can,
yeah.
Tog salvage it.
I mean,
I don't think my deck actually has a way to remove artifacts.
Well, Richard, no, wait, no, well, not in those colors, I guess. Richard, are you gonna hit me with red elemental blast?
I wouldn't put it past them. Good meta call.
You know, they're desperate times. Okay, there's there's
is-
few playables.
There is one thing that'd be funny. If I get rid of that, like, Skurstag Flare, and then I play Crosis, I think I can name a color on Seth.
Yeah, I think there's a certain color that would
Wait, what
be a
does
good
Crosis
hit.
actually do?
It's
Not that I would, Seth.
Oh, discards all
Yeah.
cards.
I
of
didn't-
color.
I didn't
of that
even attack
color,
you.
Of that color. Okay.
Isn't this?
What do you
this is
think?
good.
What do you say, Grim?
That's
What do you
pretty
say?
good.
That's so good, Seth.
Show me the counter. Show me the counter.
Just egging him on. I see
Pain
mana
cost?
cost being paid. This is not looking good for you.
Is it Course
So-
of Will? Oh, it's cancel.
Just straight up cancel.
Is your deck just full? Is your deck just counter magic deck? I feel like it is.
No, I don't have that many counters.
Okay.
I mean, he's got to at least have cryptic command.
Yeah, at least cryptic
Counters-
command,
the
at least
OG
counter spell.
spell.
Yeah, well, I
What
mean,
else is there? That's
you
it,
have to
right?
dig pretty deep for cancel. I guess for C it's not, but like there's at least 2 more, right? And counter lash.
No.
What is counter lash? Does it
Alright.
put a permanent into play?
Yeah. That if it shares a type with whatever I counter.
I swear there's like 40 counters that start with C.
Oh, it's not even.
There's
good.
I'm gonna have to look it up on Scryfall. I'm curious now. I feel like there's a lot.
There's not that many.
Oh,
Nice.
It doesn't matter. The flare is gonna kill it.
that turns off.
See,
I
the
thought Seth
Flayer's
doesn't care
the
about
good
this.
guy. The Flayer's a good guy. I get to deal with stuff like
Wait,
that.
is Thassa on? No, you're
No.
missing
No,
one devotion.
one.
T. So no knowledge
Oh, God.
block.
Oh no. Oh boy. Well. How many does this have to be?
5.
7? I need 7 lanes before I
Oh.
can start.
Right.
Ugh. All right. This is what we'll do. Keep
There's so many
scrying.
counters. Oh my god.
Keep scrying.
What are you scrying
No!
for?
Why wouldn't you search first and then scry?
Because I didn't know I was going to use that ability.
Wait, are you searching that? Wait,
Punter
you-
bluff. Punter bluff.
Treasure
Ooh.
Nabber?
Well, my smuggler's copter.
I guess you get the you get the lantern. That's it.
No.
Does that? It's once I do it, right?
Yeah. If you tap
for
it,
and just
until
for a
end of-
turn, right?
Right. But I've already tapped it, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crim
So if
would
you
get
tap it
back from his
again-
turn anyway.
Yeah, I borrow it. I don't keep it.
Borrowing the lantern though does probably turn off a lot of counters at the moment because
So
Crim
does the fairy.
only have one blue mana.
I mean, Teferi also does that. Yes.
Teferi too. That's
I just
right.
want some blockers, all right? I just want some blockers.
What T counter spells are there?
Oh, now he's actually tapping.
Oh, wow.
Oh god,
He has so much devotion. He had his own Thassa.
that's so bad.
Well, you can,
Is there
you
a
can
T
straight
counter?
Okay, so
You
now
can
he
still
can
kill
just
it.
not tap out this entire time.
I mean, I just want Seth to kill it. I don't actually need this. I don't play that many creatures, so I don't know what. Huh. And if I tap my lantern, Tomer gets it until end of turn.
Only until end of turn.
It comes back.
Unless.
Are we wrathing? What's going on? Should I play more creatures?
Wait, do you have a rat?
Are
Does
we
anyone actually have
wrathing?
rats? I wouldn't
Can
be too
you
concerned
wrath?
about rats.
You know why I was bottoming all these cards, by the way? I have a single board wipe in my deck. Very much
I'm
like
pretty
it.
sure I have 0.
What about the activate Raging Ravine, get a counter plan? Is this
The old Jund plan.
is this where we're at?
Gun them
If you-
out.
oh, wait. If you do that, I promise I'll block with Teferi.
Wow,
Ooh.
Crim, you just really want Teferi gone.
He does
huh?
want the fairy god.
But you have Teferi on your side of the battlefield.
That's not.
I
Gonna
guess it
stay.
shuts down. It shuts down all Crim's counters. I
So,
think.
I mean,
Why are you
is it
in a
better
hurry
really
to
bad for
make
Crim?
Seth do it, or is it better to?
Oh, you right.
No, but Seth
mean,
can
why
just
would I
use
have
it
to do
resolve?
it?
Oh, he can't resolve his stuff though, because the Teferi's on Crim's side now. Okay,
But that's assuming that Crim has a 2-mana counterspell in his hand.
I would like Tomer to have the Teferi. I think.
I
I think
know.
that would be beneficial to me.
I would have liked a 3/4 blocker. So, same.
I'll just play recycle.
Oh, wow.
What?
Skip your
So
draw
I
step.
skip my draw step. When I play a card, I draw a card, and my maximum hand size is 2.
Okay.
Whoa,
You
Crim
can
does not
discard down
counter
to
it.
hand size right
No.
I'm
now.
going
counter
deep for
that.
card draw.
Oh, I counter
That is pretty
that. I need
deep.
to counter whatever Tomer's trying to do.
That's a lot of card draw.
What do you think I'm doing?
If you, because I think you're gonna play Thraximundar and hit me. So
Why
actually,
would
that's
I hit
great.
you?
No, never mind.
I
That
would
does what I want. I want Teferi gone
You have Teferi. Why do you want it gone so bad?
because when you get it back, I'm in trouble.
How do I get it back? You think I have disenchants in my deck?
T.
Where do
Card. Do we want to play Ruinous Minotaur Roulette? No.
what are these ways that I'm getting back to fairy?
I am
Wait,
not blocking the
does
Minotaur.
Ruinous Minotaur randomize, like randomly, like kill a land? Because if so, if it hits
No,
your
he
black source,
chooses.
that's so funny.
He chooses.
Okay.
I mean,
We'll
you hit Tomer or you hit Seth. We block, they bounce off each other. Of course, I offered. I'm willing to offer up Teferi here.
You might get me and not block and make me go down a land.
I think
What?
the fact that Crim is so terrified
Minotaur.
of the fairy kind of confirms he's counterspelled off
Ah,
that.
Richard, taste it.
We're starting up the Rograkh damage. Some things never change.
Internet
That's so funny. Oh my god. I don't block. Sack a land. I can't afford that, Richard. That's too much life. Especially
I need to
when-
discard.
When Seth's got a party going on over there.
Yeah, Seth-
They're all 1/1s.
I feel like Seth and Richard have a pretty substantial board set. I don't know why you're so terrified of me, Crim.
Are you terrified of my 1/1 and my 5/2 that sacks a land when I hit you with it?
I don't know. I'm terrified of Rograkh.
I mean,
Are you
yeah,
really?
I'm terrified
no
of Richard.
Arden. There's no
Tomer,
Colossus hammer.
we don't have to fight, right?
You literally stole my Teferi. Now you're terrified that it's going to come back to my
So
side
you're gonna get
somehow.
it back.
That I'm
No,
going to
no,
like
no, no, no.
You stole
disenchant
it 'cause
it. I'm
you
like,
respected it too much.
he stole it and now he's looking for it to die. And I'm like, what's going on here?
Well,
What-
yeah,
what
of
Grixis
course.
He doesn't want you to have it on the battlefield.
What Grixis disenchants am I not aware of?
It's not disenchants. I need. You know what Grixis does have? Removal.
Yeah, I could kill Teferi, I guess.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That doesn't put it back on my board.
You right. You right.
Unless you cast instance, though.
Ugh.
Unless you play your...
Which I'm fine with.
What is a T counter spell?
Time isn't time war. No, time. Well, taking an extra turn is a pretty good counter
Is-
spell.
Time stop. Time stops counters it.
Yeah.
What do we do?
All right, we could use one of those toxic deluges right now.
Yeah, Tomer.
Yeah, I have
please.
literally a single board wipe in my library, and that is the one.
Come on.
Crim.
Chain reaction.
I mean, I can kill stuff with my flare, but
Mhm.
I would rather be drawing cards.
What are you drawing cards with?
Why don't you draw cards then?
Nothing, because Crim has mana up still.
I see that Seth has 2 cards, so keeping Seth's card count low is appealing.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Well, we'll just play Konrad.
Tomer, we don't have to fight, right?
We don't.
He stole your thing. He just stole
what am I going to do
your best
about
card.
it? What am I doing about it?
Tomer, I need the clear from you. We are friends, right?
We're
just
fine
stole-
right now.
How are
I
you gonna
don't-
be friends
What do
since
you
he's
what do you think
control
I'm going to do
magic
to you,
you?
Crim? You think I'm going to cast Thraximundar and hit you? Like, what do you think? Like,
It does sound like a plausible line of play. Yes.
yes, it does.
all right, I won't hit you with Thraximundar next turn. Is that
Will you
is that
leave me alone? I'm as like we're friends. You and I, we're not doing anything.
What do you want me to say? I'm not going to hit you with Thraximundar next turn. I'm not going to blow up any of your permanents. Is that fine? Are we good?
You're not going to end my turn or anything like that.
I mean,
What do you think?
I'm gonna end your game, Chris.
I'm not playing a Crim deck. I don't know what you want from me.
all I'm saying is that we have an alliance, right? Because we
Whoa.
are
Counter the
Whoa.
circle. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Yes, we're fine.
Okay, Tomer,
We're
we have an
cool.
alliance, right? Because
Absolutely.
there's a lot of dirtling on our decks, and there's a lot of aggression from their decks.
Sure.
Wait a minute, Seth. I think
just-
we've been forced into an alliance here.
yeah, it looks like it's aggro versus the Teferi players.
The 2 Grixis decks over there. Oh,
Look,
wait, resolved.
I'm friends with Grixis, okay? Like, I'm here for Grixis.
See, when I thought you said we're alliance, you'd probably get rid of the Konrad.
Oh, I have methods that will
I
help
have
us with
methods.
Is this a board wipe method? Should I be concerned on casting things?
Do friends let other friends know about incoming board wipes?
I would assume that would be a friend-related thing, especially if you're going to cast it on your turn.
I'm just so surprised that one turn after control magic, Tomer's like, yeah, alliance.
What am I going to do about it? I don't really have... if you can see my hand, it's like I'm not doing anything.
Well, I
You
would
can
like
scry
us.
for action.
I would like for us, Tomer. You know, I'm
Yes.
just saying, us Grixis
Me
decks
three.
might need some help here with the aggression. You know?
Yeah,
You
I get
know?
you.
All right, Richard. I will try to clear the way so we can attack Crim and
1,
Tomer.
2, 3.
I think we got to team up now.
Activate.
Can you remove the ability on Ruinous Minotaur?
That I can't do.
This is where Kazul's Fury would come in handy.
Yeah, you're never gonna attack with that, are you?
No, it's just the greatest defender creature you've ever seen.
I mean, it's stonewalling to bear.
Hey.
Wait a minute,
Whoa.
I've seen this card before.
I don't have
I
any
like it.
wheels. I
It's-
don't have anything going on. Honestly, my hand is
This is a
absolutely.
CDH card.
It's a team deck, Richard. What
I've
do you?
seen people play with this.
I've seen you kill people with Rograkh on CDH, but I have a feeling like this deck is
That's
a little
true.
bit different than yours.
I fully admit Rograkh is a CDH card too. Yes.
You literally destroyed people on Play to Win. Editor, by the way, there, Play to Win with Rograkh. So I could say, oh no, I've seen Rograkh on Play to Win destroying CDH games, but clearly it's a Jund deck, right? It's a little bit weaker.
Right. Just remove. Yeah, it's Jund. Like, please, when has Jund won anything, Tomer?
I mean, it's not 2005, Richard.
He has
all right?
Elizabeth now.
Oh come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna
I
really
don't
help
think
with
that's
your. That's gonna really
How do
help
we
with
beat
the army
that?
of 1/1s punching me in the face.
That Treasure Nabber does a good job of stopping the army.
Well,
It's
Treasure
a
Nabber's
3-2
one job.
Defense All-Star Treasure Nabber here.
Unbeatable.
Can
The Minotaur can get through.
destroy
Just
or
just attack with
the
that.
Nabber can trade with it, but I'm not. I'd rather him lose the land. All right, let's
How
see.
bold
It.
of you to assume
Oh.
we're not getting wrathed here.
Oh, what is
Oh,
Oh
this?
my
taking back
goodness.
This is still. No matter the
Oh my
deck
God.
restriction, Crim will always play a Crim deck.
I
Doesn't matter.
I know who I'm attacking.
Steal your stuff. Make your discard your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. I
Counter
know
everything.
where I'm go. Oh wait, and Teferi's a human. That actually lets him get rid of the Teferi.
Why would he want to get rid of the Teferi though? It literally doesn't make any sense. I feel like this is just like a psychological thing.
I think he's afraid someone's going to kill the control
Look,
magic, and his
I
deck
think,
will not
yeah.
function if someone else has a Teferi.
Whomst among us can do that? This literally only
Richard?
Richard could do it.
Richard?
Someone's got to have enchantment destruction.
What would be Richard's reasoning to destroy the control magic and give it back to me? I feel
to
like
stop
it's
to
just
stop Crim.
it's just a mind game. Would stop Crim from what?
From countering stuff.
Yeah.
All right, this is awkward here because I don't have a hand.
The
'cause
treasure
I can't
nabber
draw to do
stonewall.
recycle.
Yeah, recycle seemed like a bit of a sus play. I'll be honest.
But play a card,
Wait, can you not
drop
cast anything?
Yeah,
If you can't
cast
cast
stuff.
anything, you're just done, right?
yeah.
You don't
I
draw a
can
card the
cast.
rest of the game.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
cast
I
his
have my
commander.
Oh, you got a
right?
commander.
I have a
Yeah, I guess
commander.
worst case.
But then he still has to discard it down to hand size. He can't draw too much.
All right, we do this.
Yeah.
All right, draw a card.
Oh, you only draw one card? Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a 6-mana enchantment from the before times. It can't be-
You skip your draw step.
Really?
You draw
I would play
a
this
card.
I
would play
mean,
this card.
I can see it being pretty decent if you had a very low curve. And can you override it with like a reliquary tower?
I actually don't know what happens.
Ooh.
with
I don't.
that.
Yeah. How does
Yeah.
that?
Although Reliquary
work?
Tower is
It is an R.
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
things.
I think it's a next effect. Like if the reliquary tower came after the
black
recycle, then it would
sources.
work. I think that's how it works. Editor can probably tell us in hindsight, or leave a comment below. Engage in the algorithm and tell us the answer with the recycle and reliquary tower.
Okay.
We're all gonna die to Rograkh.
Yes.
It
yes,
is
we
getting
are.
up. It's getting up there. 4-5.
It is getting up there. Wait, didn't Seth say his Sir Konrad is the win condition? And that's why Shire is not his commander. Like, are we dead?
I said no. I said it's part of the combo, but it's a really
he
janky
He needs
like
one more
4-card combo.
Shadowborn. Oh, he needs 2 more Shadowborns.
The
Which
demons
he
don't
has
do
2
anything.
cards in hand.
And he has a
So-
smuggler's
Sacking them
copter.
Sacking them doesn't do much in my deck, honestly.
Hmm.
That's not part of the combo.
Oh no! I'm gonna block with the Skursdag player.
You can't block
Aw.
the Minotaur. You have to make him sacrifice the land. Send a message.
The Minotaur is here to rumble, okay? We fear no land destruction.
All right.
Rograkh has menace.
He has madness, by the way.
Oh.
How do you not know this right now,
Ooh.
Chris?
You have to double block it if you want it dead.
Oh. That's a lot of damage.
All right.
Houseban Rograkh. Season 11.
It's a 0-1.
If we were the rules committee in 20
doesn't block with the Teferi.
Oh, so Crim
very
does want the
interesting.
Teferi.
No, of course.
it's,
he
it's a
No.
block. It's stopping all the Shadowborn apostles from hitting him.
Yeah, that's just not a profitable deal. Plus, Richard blows
Alright.
up his own land. Sure.
You think I won't pay a land deal 5 damage? You're wrong.
Is Ruinous Minotaur actually just amazing then? Did we
Turns
get it
out
all
it is.
wrong?
Currently, yeah. Currently, it does all the work.
I wonder if it would have been decent enough and limited, or it probably got overshadowed by the like plated GOP and nonsense like that.
Yeah, I don't remember it being very good, but
No.
all right. Well, we're coming for you, Crim.
Stop drawing so many cards.
I'm really just looting.
Can you imagine if I had a looter with insight on the battlefield? Oh.
If you want Teferi gone, Seth, just bring with... Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
You actually want
really-
to control magic god so you can resolve your spells through.
I just want to resolve a spell. Like, I don't really care about the Teferi. I just want to resolve something.
player
Well,
removal.
once again, Seth, I
Player
don't
removal.
understand your logic. You want to resolve a spell, but you keep hitting me.
Well,
He wants
the
you to
easiest
tap
way at
out.
this point is me
Yeah.
killing you, I think. Like, that's the way I eventually get to resolve something. Because you're never going to tap your
but
Is
tap
it ever the
out.
correct play in
But-
Commander to just tap out? So you can't you don't represent counter spells, so you stop getting hit.
I mean, it's been working for
that
me.
I mean, tap out without casting anything. Just literally tap out and pass.
Oh wow. That's like the magic equivalent of like if you're a dog, you roll on your back and you show your
the
belly.
white flag.
Yeah, you're like
You're
I'm
like,
not
look, no more.
the little
no
white
counterspells.
flag.
And then you hit him with the force of will. Send a
Yeah,
message.
yeah. Oh my god, that would be a moment, wouldn't it? Just tapping out force of will.
What does Sir Konrad do when any creature dies?
And any creature
you aren't
dies,
gonna block it.
or a creature is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield. So if they die from the battlefield, or if they go to the graveyard anyway else,
Discard.
it's 1 damage each opponent. So usually, like you win with like what's it called? What's the one where you take half your library and you put it in the graveyard? Oh no, you swap your graveyard with your library, right? That's the card.
Oh, yeah, I don't
I don't
I
remember
don't have
what it's
anything
called.
like that.
Is it Cabal something? Not my
Did
treasure
not-
map.
Everybody knows
Paradigm
perfectly
shift?
Nothing.
Rain of Daggers. Destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Oh wow. Oh wow. What is that?
That's removal during our week, my friends.
You lose 2 life for each creature this way. Oh, that's so painful.
It's basically toxic deluge. It's fine.
I mean, he's
it's
running
not.
Rune.
No, it is not.
It's 6 mana too.
All
It's
I'm learning.
double the mana, double the life loss.
All I'm learning is a lot of the R cards have very steep drawbacks. Recycle, Ruinous Minotaur,
Turns out
and Rain of Daggers.
drawback tribal here.
I love the white bordered swamp. That is beautiful.
Oh, is
the
it
maximum
enough
tilt
for me to
factor.
resolve a spell?
Larry
Out of respect for the
Elmore.
white border. All right. Well, I'm going to try to kill you. We could be
All right.
friends, Crim. You're
Please,
stopping my
fine,
card
fine.
draw. That's the problem.
Okay, this-
Then stop
this
leaving a
card can
mana.
actually-
We're at an impasse. I think your mana was up first, but I do see what you're saying.
I need this.
How about this Thassa Tomer? Can you actually
Yeah.
turn on Thassa in this deck?
I mean, Teferi would have helped, you know?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just like 1 spell away.
Look, I just
Yeah,
wanted it
he's
for the
getting there.
scry. All right? I just wanted it for the scry. I think we have to keep this. I don't know what I'm actually looking for in this deck.
He's been digging for 5 minutes straight. I don't know what I'm digging for.
I just want to fight Toxic Deluge, man, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the greatest.
It's tough when you only got one wrath.
I could play Thraximundar and have him as a blocker.
That seems bad.
What's wrong with that? That seems like a legit play to me.
That seems bad. I mean, you could do that, obviously.
All right, I'll. Do I hit Richard or do I hit Seth? Is the question.
I think you got to start hitting Richard, right?
Reassembling skeletons.
Oh no, reassembling skeleton. Yeah.
That actually helps him because it feeds his stupid recycle.
Yeah. You got to hit Seth then.
I wouldn't do that, Tomer.
I'm so
if you target me, okay.
I'm not hitting you, Crim. I'm
Mall?
not hitting you, Crim. All right.
Okay. Because
there can only be one Grixis player at the table, Tomer.
we are not going to cannibalize ourselves, okay, Tomer?
Just think of the YouTube comments if there's 2 Grixis decks here, man. Like,
All right, we'll play
In good faith,
Thraximundar.
I'm trusting you. This is going to. I'm not going to do anything.
You're not
You're
getting
good.
it. Let me
Defense.
Scry some
We're
more.
friends. We're friends.
Let me scry
Tomer.
some more. Oh God.
Wait, was that the card you kept on top? Or no, you drew that card already?
It's the slowest of card draw. Oof.
But it is card draw.
It will take 2 more turn cycles for me to draw a card. All right.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Is
you
that
have
just a
Teferi
cantrip
Sage's
thing?
Insight.
All right. Let's.
Oh,
I'll
yeah, that's
bottom
true.
it. I'll bottom
Any
it.
card draw is good. You have the insight.
It's too slow. Do I just hit?
Seth, yeah.
I wouldn't.
No, I'm gonna actually keep a blocker for Rograkh because Menace. I'm
You're not
respecting
worried
it.
about that. You're not worried about that. You're not worried
Okay,
about that.
fine. I'll attack Seth. I guess. I don't even know.
Tomer, don't do it.
Up to you, of course.
Fine. I'll attack.
Do you
Seth.
like your commander? Oh, my
Oh, well, gee.
You gotta force him, right?
The only answer is to hit Crim.
Yeah, he's been looting and scooting, all right? We've got nothing.
Yeah, but
He has been looted, scooting.
what about Richard? Richard's just like slowly recycling away.
Yeah, but the thing is, how do we stop the stupid reassembling skeletons? Let's recycle.
All right.
I mean,
Actually,
listen,
I have
if
an
you want to
answer.
recast him, sure.
I have an answer if I draw a land.
If you want to recast it, do you have an answer in your hand, Seth? There's no way.
Yeah.
What starts with an S?
I'm a black deck. What is black
he
deck? What's the
doesn't.
one thing
No,
a
he
black deck
doesn't.
can do?
Yeah, but it's a black
kill
card.
creatures.
What's an
You
S?
can't
What's an S?
Snuff out.
Non-black.
Yeah.
And Thraximundar is what?
Oh.
Oh, up to you. Up to you.
I spent
Doesn't
so
make a
much-
difference to me.
Crim. This is
Card's been sitting in my hand all game anyway.
No,
so.
we are in this together,
All right.
Tomer.
I can't. He costs 7 mana. I can't even recast him.
Wait, why do you need him for anything though? Is it just like a value creature?
Yeah, I would prefer not to get hit.
It is good defense.
And she's one more devotion for Thassa, so now you're one away.
I
from
know. I'm
Thassa.
getting there.
All right, Rograkh heard you were talking smack, Crim. Bring it. You better bring it before I get out of like. Aloe does 5 damage.
Well, how does Treasure Nabber work with artifacts that enter the battlefield tapped?
It's only if you tap
That's
for
only
mana.
when you tap for mana.
Yeah, only when you
Yeah,
tap.
you
for
gotta
mana.
tap it for mana.
This doesn't seem like
Okay.
a sweeper. Okay.
That is not a sweeper.
Why
Cold
is it
Steel Heart.
untapped? Okay.
Yeah. You have to choose before it enters.
Oh, you have to choose the color. That's right.
So it's blue.
Telmer,
Yes.
should I tap out this turn?
What do you want me to do about it?
My question here is, do you think that if we tap out, we lose to some kind of
We.
shenanigans?
Well, Seth said,
Yeah, right
Seth said
now.
that-
with two-
Seth said that Sir Konrad is required for his combo. So he has to recast Sir Konrad and then combo. So I think he needs a turn. Richard, I have no idea what's going on. Honestly,
need
I think
a
we're
lot
just
of
gonna.
it.
I think we're just gonna lose to creatures, right? Like,
I think you're gonna lose to Ruinous Minotaur.
yeah, I don't know.
Do
You
you
will
have a
never live
way
that down.
of sacrificing my chromatic lantern?
No.
I'm gonna use it. Don't sacrifice it because it's
I don't
essential.
have. I don't have.
This would be the greatest.
I don't have. I
betrayal
don't
ever.
have any.
He has no blue mana.
It's essential. It is essential that I have this lantern for
He's
what
probably
I'm
holding
gonna
a
do.
cryptic command with this mounted swamp mana base.
I have no way of sacrificing your chromatic lantern in hand.
Okay,
all right.
just don't dunk me, all right? 'Cause I'm going to give you a lantern, which allows you to use it anyways, which is good.
Great. Great.
What is Crim playing?
I think we're getting dumped here. That's not. I think it's gonna happen. Wait, he's playing a
Clone.
clone.
Oh, he's getting
Clone.
Thraximundar.
What is he? What is he cloning? A Thraximundar
Thraximundar's a good one.
or Rograkh?
Rograkh.
Shadowborn
biggest
Apostle.
Ruinous
Reassembling
Minotaur.
skeleton.
Ruinous Minotaur has done the most work, so I would pick that one.
I think that's the opposite of what I want to do right now. Sack my lands.
Wait, is
So he has are you attacking with it?
I mean, let's be honest here.
The big brain play. Make him sack a Shadowborn Apostle.
I too also need a blocker.
Oh, after all that, telling me to attack.
Well, I think because the thing here is I would need another.
Can we kill
land.
Crim?
Maybe.
I think we might be
He's
able
tapped
to.
out.
He
He's
is tapped out finally. I mean, he can block the Minotaur, which is an issue. We might need that damage.
I don't know if he's willing to. Let's see.
What are you? Yeah, I'm gonna snap block. I need a blocker to make it to next turn.
Yeah, I think with the Minotaur, we would have lethal if we both attacked him, but
Wait, what? What do you have?
Oh,
well, I
Tomer,
just have 6
can you
damage
help
on the
me?
battlefield.
I could.
What I would do wouldn't kill us, or it would actually help us survive.
What? You
So-
have to be more specific.
So I need you to help. I need you to help me with spires.
Do you want he did steal your Teferi, Tomer. Do you really want Crim alive if you're given the choice? There can only be one Thraximundar.
You can be the one that has it. I'm gonna block. Like I just need a body.
Wait,
It
so
would
Seth,
send- okay.
what do you have on your turn, Seth?
So
Just Copter and Apostle?
Tomer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just my board. So I don't know if we can kill him through the blocker.
if you help me out,
Yeah.
I can send Richard back to the Stone Ages,
Oh,
Cool.
like single-handedly.
interesting.
Yeah, in my hand, I have
gonna wrath.
maybe 1 extra damage.
No, it's
but
not just any wrath.
Is it gonna destroy my board though too?
It does. It will not destroy your.
Oh,
board.
I forgot about Raging Ravine.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm very confused.
I forgot about that. That might actually be enough.
Interesting.
Spires would help, and if you don't sack my lantern,
Just
How am I
You
gonna
know,
Let
Grim, it's
nature
just gonna
take its
lock the board
course.
out.
it's
Yeah.
not gonna lock the board out. It's not
Save
gonna lock
your
the board
answers for yourself.
It's not
Save
gonna.
your
It's not gonna affect me. It's gonna affect.
out. It will.
You know how you can guarantee it won't
kill
affect
anything
you?
of yours, but right now I think with how
That
far
and-
behind we are, we need this effect.
Look, Tomer, once we're dead, how are you going to resolve a spell against Crim?
I can't kill you.
yeah, that
I
you don't
actually
got a
can't
shot.
kill you.
No chance.
It can't be Blood Moon.
It's
Just
not
let it
Blood Moon. Why would I
happen.
play Blood Moon? It's Blood Moon would dunk me.
All right, I will.
Tomer.
I guess it's the Rograkh, right?
Yeah. Oh no! The Minotaur. The Minotaur.
Yeah, but you can trade with the Minotaur.
But I could also block and kill the Raging Ravine, setting Richard back
Tomer,
to
let
land.
nature take its course.
Come on, Tomer.
Which is even
let
better.
Think about it.
just
Think
let
about it.
Just let it play out.
Because then
You don't
okay,
want to help the control player over there. You know what happens if the control player goes long.
I don't even mind if you win, Tomer. Like I don't care if you win.
All right. Well, we were antagonistic last game, and I'm eager to hear the comments section on that one. So this time, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
Look at Ruinous Minotaur. Everyone figured out his plan.
It's actually
too
that.
good.
It's actually
Too
that
good.
good.
It's actually the best creature on the battlefield.
There you go.
Too strong. 5-2 vanilla. Actually, not even vanilla. Only downside.
Only downside.
Unbeatable.
Yeah, that's not lethal. That's not even close. Ugh.
I mean, he is tapped out.
I will help you though, Richard, because we are allies, right? I think.
We can be allies, Seth. Oh,
Sure.
What?
Sure.
Why?
He's killing
Thraximundar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so no blocker.
And Richard doesn't lose his
Wait, how does it?
mean?
Oh, it's
I-
target player, right? Yeah. Okay.
I still block, right?
Yeah.
You still get to
I mean, it
block,
removes
but you
a
lose
blocker for
Thraxi.
future
Yeah.
turns.
So that's
Oh,
how you would have
it's
killed
fine.
mine. I see. All right.
I could have done
Touche.
that and then blocked. So
Touche.
See, now
I actually did have an answer, a weird one, but
Yeah.
aren't you happy? I am a little sad that Richard's land is still there, but whatever.
See, that's why I
Tomer
shouldn't have
has
Well,
done it
I
on the
actually
ruinous
want that
Minotaur.
+1/+1 counter onto Rograkh.
That's true. When it dies, this feeds the Rograkh. All right, so I
I'm
mean,
trying to
could
resolve this card
technically kill
all
me
game.
whenever you want, Tomer.
Oh, wait a minute, Tomer.
we're doing this again.
It seems like you have enough power to finish the deed.
Oh, Tomer could.
If you
It appears
kill
you didn't
me,
make any agreements. You just spires because you felt like it.
It's up
seems
to
like
you.
no agreement was entered.
There was no agreement.
it's
No
up
agreement.
to you, Tomer. Whatever you want to do, it's entirely up to you.
Wait, does he have enough? Yeah, 6/6. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you have more
yeah.
than enough. You have treasure
Yeah.
dabber too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if I die, you have no answer to everything that's going on.
Let's see what Seth does.
I mean, he has aspires. That's enough to
Then that-
shut
that
down
won't-
Ruinous
that won't-
Minotaur.
That won't save you. I can't imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I'm taking 6. I'm down to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. At least maybe you're low enough on life that you can't just leave mana up all game.
I mean,
You got to
I-
defend yourself.
can't
He's gonna
use-
untap
eventually.
the wrath.
I have somehow become arch enemy, and my deck doesn't do anything. Like, I want you to think about that. My deck actually has no synergies.
I think it's just the counterspell aspect.
I
just
don't even
so
have that.
It's because you somehow allied with Tomer and it got you killed. We can't have
Well,
this.
y'all were already hitting me anyway, so it wasn't like changing anything.
all I've wanted to do this entire game is resolve my stupid skull
Oh,
plan. That's it.
no.
That's all that I've been trying to do, and it took 15 turns to
That's
get Crim
so
to tap out.
That's insanely good, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I guess if Crim's gonna wrath, I should probably do this now.
You just
Plus, there's always
refill your entire
more
hand.
Shadowborn's Apostles. If there's one thing I know, we had Shadowborn Apostles, but yes.
Like,
I mean, I got
did
40
Crim
Shadowborn
do?
Apostles. What am I gonna? What am
He
I gonna
promised
run
not to affect Tomer's board.
No. I said that it will affect it, but it won't destroy anything.
What does
I-
that
it-
even mean?
We
means
I'm
like
so
we-
confused.
we need
That
it
means like a
because
stasis effect, right?
No.
Like-
I don't have a. How do I even have stasis?
No, it's stasis effect. It has to be.
No. It's not that. You won't lose anything. Like as in get it destroyed. You can always just replay it.
Recast it. Oh,
Oh,
wait, he
it's
has a
like
cyclonic rift?
Cyclonic Rift.
That's why he needs all the mana.
Okay.
This doesn't bring me back to the Stone Ages.
That doesn't even
Yes.
bother Seth at all. Like,
Yeah, Seth
I
is
just sacked
just
my board
sacking his own
anyway.
board anyway. So like,
I don't know about this plan. I think you should just put him on his misery. I don't know about this.
Kill him, Tomer.
Crim did opposition
Yeah,
agent.
look at that, so-
He did.
Yeah, the
opposition
Apicus
agent
does
me.
not forget.
this is true. I did.
Cyclonic Rift.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is the combo, right, Seth?
This isn't the
Ice
combo,
Cold Clef,
but
draw a lot of cards. That's it. I've won, right?
it does feel like winning.
Huh.
Can I get if I can get Crosis haste? That's
Oh
all
my
I need.
God.
Right?
That'd be lights out for Seth.
Kill Crim.
3,
Kill
6,
Crim.
7. So if I draw a land,
I mean, all Seth needs is one apostle. He can like go back and like rechain this all back together.
All right, Tomer.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Like,
the right thing.
You know, we need to
How are we going to
reset the board.
recast your stuff? It's so expensive.
You know we need to reset Richard's board.
Thraxi 7 mana. And you know if Crim gets a chance, he's going to wait until your turn to cast it.
It's not. It's not Cyclonic Rift.
Oh,
Is it
it's
not?
not? Interesting.
It's gotta be another one of those bounce spells. But
What could it
based on the
be?
number of islands he has, which is 0, can't be that one.
I'm intrigued.
Ha! Or is it?
1, 2, wait, can he even cast it? Oh no, he has the lantern. Yeah, he can. I think the real play here is just sack the lantern.
Wow, my sack
Let him
lantern.
Just let
What
him
do
live, but sack the lantern.
Oh man.
Yeah, Crim's mana base really needs that lantern.
Okay, here's what you do. You use Teferi to animate, or not Teferi, Tezzeret to animate the lantern and then attack into Ruinous Minotaur, and I'll block.
We don't do that. Once again, we do not do that.
You must have a Tezzeret in your hand.
So what are you going to be doing, Crim?
I mean,
I'm giving you
I
a
am
turn.
going to bounce stuff.
I'm going to bounce all my stuff.
But it's not Cyclonic Rift.
I don't know what it could be other than Cyclonic
I mean,
Rift.
it's gotta be bounce everything.
What are the other sea bounce spells?
It's gonna do a solid job of making Richard buy us time against Richard.
Remember, Ruinous Minotaur only costs 3 mana. I can redeploy it just
You
like
are-
that.
you
You,
are
would think for
correct.
5 power it would cost more, but it doesn't, guys.
For
It's
the
only
low
3
low
mana.
price of 3 mana, yes, that is true.
I'm gonna put this on top. All right. Wait, put it on top.
That might be the worst. If Richard wins, is Ruinous Minotaur the worst card he's ever won with? Like, does that top birds and skeletons?
Are you going to bounce it on your turn? Are you going to do it on your
Yeah.
turn, Crim?
Yes, it'll be on my turn.
All right. Well, despite the opposition agents, I'm going to give you a turn.
Well, also hit Seth.
This is why
come
opposite
on
agents
now.
are allowed to continue. There's no consequences.
I'm just
Hey, that's-
reminding you there is a combat step, and I know Seth has nothing for free.
Hit Seth. Oh my god.
You
Slaughter
get that
Pact.
value.
Never heard of Slaughter Pact.
Slaughter Pact only
That is an
hits
S card. Snuff
It only
out.
hits-
Also,
swing
an S
treasure
card.
nabber too, right? You swing both because
Well,
Why
Tomer,
not?
do you really want to make
Why
an enemy? Are you trying to make an enemy? Oh, okay.
I can
It's all-
swing the Thraximundar at Richard, though, too.
but then he just blocks. Like he remember
No,
he
it flies.
Thraximundar
wait, it doesn't
does
fly.
not fly.
Wait, what? For some reason, I thought it was a dragon. It's a zombie assassin.
I can give it unblockable if I really wanted to.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. I mean, but then
But you're
do you
gonna
really
mess up
wanna, Do you
fine.
really want Seth sticking around? I mean, Seth's combo probably would kill us, right? He's the
All right,
player.
Crim.
Ooh.
I feel like Rich is the
Wow.
player that would kill. Like we will see his death, like our death coming, right?
You don't see. You're not looking at Ruinous Minotaur right now, Crim. You're not.
I'm,
You're not seeing it.
I see it. I see it.
All right, we'll do it
Wow.
like this.
We might be two-headed giant mode.
We are.
Alright.
What happened? This is like the
I
real
think
friendship
yeah.
week.
It actually is.
I'm trying to compensate from last week, and it was like arch enemy or enemies.
It still feels like it's arch enemy, but I get it. I get it. I understand. I understand.
Ooh, I'll take it.
What commander damage is
Where's
this?
it go?
It's Rograkh. What commander damage is this? Oh, you've taken 8 Rograkh damage already, Crim.
I have.
Rogakh's getting there.
That I have.
All right. Playing
You know, I can't do
land.
any shenanigans. You've got spires, so like you're safe. Like yeah, like you're good.
Oh, so it's an attack? Something that where you have haste and you attack and bounce?
No,
I'm so
I
confused. What is this
I can't have lightning greaves and stuff like that. I don't think there's anything in C that gives me haste.
You might play expedite. I don't know what's in your deck.
Expedite with a C?
All right, let's see it.
Let's see it. A C bounce. I hope it bounces to. Wait.
Oh, Cyclone Summoner. Okay.
Oh, it's this thing. We've seen this before.
All right.
Except giants, wizards, and lands.
Do we have any giants, wizards, warrior?
Well, I have a
Realm Walker lives. Oh,
The
Yeah,
Realm
Realm
Walker
Walker
lives. Are there any other wizards?
All right, Tober. If you give it unblockable.
That is what we are not doing. right, Tomer?
maybe we got to kill Tomer so we can kill Crim, because Tomer keeps keeping Crim alive. Maybe we got to do this in 2 steps.
I
But
got
first
you.
we got to kill
Tomer,
Tomer.
I got
There's a
you.
limit
Tomer,
to my
I got
friendship,
you.
all right?
Tomer, I got you. I will
You
protect
got no
you.
mana. How
I
are you
will
going to protect him?
you. If they can kill you this turn, okay. I don't know.
Okay, Tober, hear me out.
Yeah.
I have a Raging Ravine.
Yes.
If something were to happen to Cyclone Summoner, or Raging Ravine for whatever reason is unblockable, it would be Xaxes on Crim.
I mean, why do you...
I don't know if you want to help them. they like.
It's just an observation. It's just an observation.
I'm just gonna state that now. I don't think you want to help them.
Oh my goodness.
Seth, you just drew like 18 cards, all right?
Yeah. Like Seth is probably the person that's most likely to kill us right now.
You guys are way too scared of my deck. But fair. I did say it's a combo deck, so I get it. But
I have no combos. I don't even have synergies at all, like except for like lands and hopefully cast my spells. That's the synergy.
Come on, good card.
I can't believe how good the Spires is. This Maze of Ith is like keeping Crim alive
This
forever.
is very good.
This is not bad. Okay. How do we redeploy our hand here?
Recycle?
I
thought you said you're
have like,
killing
very
Crim.
few colored mana. Are we killing Crim?
I don't know.
I would like to.
That's not very...
Once he
very
untaps, he's got
convincing.
counters for days.
I don't have counters for days.
Crim.
I two of the
Crim,
cards
Crim,
you
Crim.
saw were like my mana rocks bounced back to my hand.
Oh, Crim. I never believe you when you say you don't have a counter. I'm sure most of the time you really don't have a counter, but I'm still never going to believe you.
I don't have a counter spell. I think because of your fear that I would have a counter spell would lead, like, has somehow turned me into arch enemy. And all I've been doing
I think that's true.
is playing mana rocks and a cyclone summoner. Like, look at my graveyard. 2 of those are milled, by the way, or whatever.
Yeah, that is,
I mean, yeah, I did.
that
have
is
to cancel,
true.
but-
You only did counter
I mean,
one spell.
It is just a Crim. It's a Crim deck. It's copy your stuff, steal your stuff, and counter your stuff.
Oh, it resolved. Okay, no force of will. I was worried for
Yes.
this Minotaur.
Yes, that
On
is
the
that is
Minotaur.
correct.
You're
I was really
slowly
worried
the
for our
ruinous
MVP here. Sorry.
Okay.
We're good. Maybe I should have baited with me a semi-skeleton. I didn't
Ah,
see that correctly.
there
Sorry.
it is.
Sorry, YouTube comment. Sorry. All right. Wait,
All right.
did Tober have a flash creature? What did he have?
Thraximundar.
Thraximundar, Treasure Nabber.
Teferi's
Mana
Aegis
rocks?
Insight.
Oh,
the
Teferi's
mana
Aegis
rocks are
Insight,
Crim,
yeah.
so they went back to his hand.
All right. I don't know. We need to do anything here. Okay.
You should attack with Realm Walker. Check to see if I fail to like Moto interface.
Moto interface.
Moto
check.
check.
Yeah, you do. Like you always got a Moto check. That's the sub game within the game.
All right, so we're gonna do this.
If you just slap down Sir Konrad, is Crim dead? Oh wait, he's like 7 or something, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really deal any damage immediately.
No, but he can't wrath.
That's true. I don't know if he's got a wrath though.
Or
I think the
just
Cyclone
untap
Summoner
and
was.
mill 4 times. He's probably dead.
Secret Salvage. Exile target non-land card from your grave. Oh.
Wait a minute. Do you have a reliquary tower? What are you gonna?
That just gets a
I do
lot.
not.
Oh, you're gonna Scourge Familiar to make a bunch of mana, and then Sickening Dreams or something like that.
What? Is this happening?
That is a good idea, but no, that is actually not the combo. Even jankier.
Even
All right,
I'm
surgical.
still not especially close to doing it.
I was thinking like you get like all the Shadowborn in your hands, and then
much
you
dex in it.
Sickening Dreams or something like that. You discard it all
I
to
actually-
X damage.
I actually probably should have that in my deck as well. That is a good idea, but I
It
don't.
works well with Secret Salvage for sure. But
Oh, all you need
So
to do
what
is
is this?
reanimate Sir Konrad. Secret Salvage, discard a hand size, kill Crim.
I don't know why
Yeah,
you need
it's
to
just
kill
so much
me.
mana.
I'm at 5.
Well, it kills. It would kill
Yeah,
everyone if it
cards.
happened.
No,
because,
Why is Richard so set on killing
Oh.
me? I haven't done anything.
I feel like
You,
Seth has
you
to
just
be
sent
pretty.
me back to the Stone Ages.
No, I just, you said it yourself. It doesn't set you back that bad anyways. You just redeployed your forces. You're fine.
But Rogakh's a 1-2 now. He's really sad.
Oh, but he's still got menace. That's unbeatable.
But is Seth gonna just like win the
Alright.
game next turn?
As I said, I think Seth is the
No.
one that's just gonna be most likely to just kill us.
I feel like he's getting close. Like this has to
Yeah.
be. He has 37 Shadowborn Apostles in his hand.
but what does that even do? Not much.
Wait, but is he gonna discard a hand size? I'm confused.
He probably wants to discard down to hand size, and then there's a ritual. Isn't there a ritual that's like you get
Oh,
one
there
black
is.
for every
that
creature in
would-
your graveyard?
That would be pretty sweet.
What's it called?
You mean
know?
Agadeem's Crypt?
No,
There
no, it's
is
No,
Song
there's
of
actual
the
ritual.
Damned.
Oh.
Song of the
Song-
Damned.
song-
Yeah.
Okay. So Song of the Damned.
Just because I know
into-
the name of that card does not mean that's what I'm doing.
It's
Just so
also
it's
an S
clear.
card, which
It is an
actually
S
pretty-
card.
Well, why aren't you running these
Ignore,
cards,
ignore.
Seth? I'm listing all these great cards that you could be running your Shadowborn Apostle deck. What do you even
I know,
do?
You're building the deck better than I did, I think.
This is a really cool deck idea. I wish you made it. All right. So
Okay, 35 cards in hand. Pass.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, but
Do we
Time to do some discarding.
do we have anything?
So Crim, this would be no. Actually, he's discarding it all. Like the Crosis hit right now.
he
which is
wants
so
to
much
discard
value.
it all.
Well,
But he wants
if
it.
Richard doesn't like kill me or Tomer doesn't kill me, I can help delay Seth.
Oh God, you're bouncing.
What are you
the
So
delaying?
sucker.
you're saying you have counter spells.
Yes, of course. That's why I've been trying to kill Crim.
No, I don't have counter spells. You can't play more than one.
Jeez.
He can't cast it currently. He has to play the lantern first of all, and then he'll have 3 mana
Lantern
left.
pass. Hope I don't die.
I mean, he literally does not have a single blue source on the battlefield.
I
And he
do.
somehow has
I do.
Cyclone.
no,
somewhere.
Crosis
I
with
do.
catacombs. You can't count out the catacombs.
Oh, the
Look at the
Catacombs is a single
flavor
blue.
of my deck, all right, Richard? Why are you killing me? This is flavor week, right?
Look at my warriors. They're so strong. So strong.
I mean, they are when you're at 5.
Unfortunately, the Cyclone Summoner is bigger than Ruinous Minotaur. You found the weakness.
But you still have the damage to kill me. So, once again, unless, of
Do I?
course,
I
Tomer
do.
wants to, protect me. I can help delay, maybe.
Just let Crim die, Tomer, please. Please.
If I die, Seth's going to, Disneyland. He's going to do everything he wants.
I just discarded 30 Shadowborn Apostles to hand size.
Wait, is this
There's
combo just
nothing
Song
to
of the Damned,
fear.
Sir Konrad, and just activate a bunch of time?
Well, it depends how many creatures.
Is that the combo?
I can't imagine that being efficient.
No, I didn't have room. I didn't have room for Song of the Damned. I needed one more Shadowborn Apostle. So no, that is also not the plan. There's been several very good plans that are probably way better than my plan, but they are not in my deck. My plan's really so okay. I will give you a small hint of what I'm trying to do. When I saw the card scrolling through all the S's, my first reaction was, this is a card that is impossible to actually play in Commander. And then I thought more about it and saw Shadowborn Apostle, and I was like, wait, maybe there is a way to actually make this card work in Commander. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. Maybe I'll find it. But
Are you saying I shouldn't attack you? Like, I'm a little bit.
yeah,
I'm saying Crim is still wide open for the beats.
I think you
Why
should just attack
are we
Crim.
killing me?
let's move
You
things
need to
forward a bit.
Attack Richard. Kill his boy.
Oh no, I need that one power. I need the one power to finish Crim.
You know, if you kill,
That'd
if
be
you just
saving
kill Crim,
Crim.
then there's no way you can get last, no matter what happens, and we can be
If
friends.
you kill me, there's
I'm not
like,
killing Crim. I'm gonna
We are
attack Richard or
friends.
Seth. And I think Seth is probably like. There's no way you're not near doing whatever win.
That's a good line. That's a good line of reasoning. Surely he must have it by now.
like whatever Christmas land Seth is trying to assemble.
It has to be very close, right? Like it has to be. Max gets a little counter. Do I want to use this ability? Obviously. What? You may put. That's so strange.
Pass. Nah, don't want it.
Decline. Counters are bad, actually.
All right, I guess we're dying.
It's a 7.
Ouch.
Oh, get
You
out
can
of here,
block.
Seth.
You can block.
I think it's up to lethal.
What's up?
I think it's lethal commander damage. One more attack though.
Wait, you can block. It doesn't fly.
It doesn't play.
Yeah,
No.
I know, but I need my. I gotta stack something to my skull clamps to try to draw into real cards.
God. You're like, I guess I'll die. What? It's like you could have. I'd rather die than draw 2 less cards.
What is he doing? He's digging for a blocker to Thraximundar.
All right.
I need to
Can't use
find.
the blocker.
He's
He's gonna dig for a blocker.
He's digging for the win condition, and you know it. You know darn well that's what he's doing.
All right. Let's.
I don't know. It's a 7 life for 2 cards.
I'm not
trade
gonna hold
here.
up Spires forever. I'm gonna tap this,
Oh.
but I'm not killing you.
Ooh.
Crim.
Oh, but is that a killing you with the shields down there? Not even.
What?
Is Crim finally gonna die?
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm dead.
babysit him the entire game. He could fend for himself.
You're a big Grixis boy now, Crim. Fend for yourself.
Come on, Crim.
Top of the deck, please.
That doesn't sound like
I didn't
what,
kill
an
you.
ally
I didn't
would
kill you
say.
for like 2 turn cycles, and I let you live with the Spires. I don't know. I'm not
It sounds
gonna.
like you should smack him with a Psycho Summoner.
Yeah,
Send a
that's what it
message.
sounds like to me too.
Oh,
Tomer's
I thought it was
asking
toxic
for
damage
it.
time. It's not.
What do you mean I'm asking for because I didn't keep up Spires for him?
I'm
We're
impressed you guys
friends.
made it through like
I
several
don't know.
turns
I
by
mean, that's
being
fine. Like,
allies.
If it's up to Richard now. Like if you want me to stop Seth, you need to keep me alive. Or you
You
kill
had
me,
a
that's fine, too.
turn.
Oh,
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I have faith in Richard. Richard
I also
is a good
Spires
ally.
wouldn't have even kept you alive. If Richard just attacked with everything.
Do we
that's
really
it.
think Seth is gonna win?
Are you kidding me?
I didn't block because I need to
Just did
skull
what?
clamp things to draw cards. I
No, he needs
not
to
gonna
find
win.
the one missing piece.
Or maybe he needs to sacrifice 2 creatures to win
I don't
the
even
game.
have Conrad. I don't even have Conrad.
Man, my
I don't
brain
have
is now
any
working
way of
overtime. Like if you had,
You
if
can
you
kill
had,
me, Richard. That's fine. But like, I am the last line of defense that you have against Seth, and that's up to you.
If
You
you
can
did-
kill me at any point. You can kill me at any point. I'm
Oh.
at 5. Whoever wants to
You
kill
let
me
the
is
blue
free to
play
kill
on
me.
tap though. It won't happen. It won't happen.
That's
Richard.
not true. I don't have synergies this week.
I can't actually kill
Allies.
him. I have to activate the Raging Ravine.
I really
Let's see
like
what's
Secret
going
Service.
for.
That
man,
that
I
would
want to
kill
build
me.
that. I want to build Seth's deck now. Just with Sickening Dreams and stuff.
You could probably, yeah, you can build a good version of it.
I really want
It
to
would
see what it is
actually-
now. What the
Wow,
hell?
who
So
knows?
first, we renegade Firebrand.
What the heck?
If you control a Chandra Planeswalker.
What the heck?
It's a 3-mana 3/2 with an
I think-
upside instead of a downside.
It doesn't
we
have an
take
upside.
those.
You have no Chandras in your deck.
Okay.
It's not a downside. How about that? We take those. We take those. Okay.
Where's your
Here's the moment
recycle?
you've all been waiting for, though. Rune of Mortality onto Rograkh.
How is
Okay.
this
Yeah.
a moment that we've
Death
been
Touch
waiting
and
for?
first strike. And it draws a card.
Wow,
How do
amazing.
you stop it?
Insane.
How do you stop it?
You don't. I mean, sure. You got
GG. GG.
it. That's your problem. I'm not gonna counter that. I'm gonna wait for what Seth might try to do.
Oh, that was your mistake, my friend.
If I die, I can't do anything anyways, right? Because you can kill me
Not
anyways.
countering that. Because you can't counter a land drop.
Sure.
Yeah, but the rune doesn't do anything.
No, but this does.
Right?
So this is lethal currently, unless he has removal.
Yeah, like Richard can kill me. Like that's fine. I'm dead.
Do we think Seth can actually win? How
You
can I
can-
stop Seth? Though? I can't even
I'm
do
sure
anything
you
to
know.
stop Seth. I gotta keep Crim alive.
You can kill
Yes.
you kill Seth. You know I die immediately. I play 0 combos. I have the stats to follow that. On top of that,
Whoa. Well, but what about our two-headed giant game, Richard?
Yeah, we are two.
Grixis Alliance
We are
versus
two-headed
the
giants.
aggro.
God.
The aggro.
Hey, that's all. It's all you.
Plus, if he wins with something absolutely
I
ridiculous,
don't have a way
it's
to
fine.
win. I have no synergy.
We know you can't win, but you can keep wrathing my board though.
I don't have rats.
that is basically the ending every week. Like, no, Crim, we're not worried about your winning. You're just like really annoying us and wrathing our board a lot, so we gotta attack
That's
you.
literally the same issue I've had.
I just want Rudis Minotaur to finish the job it started.
That is kind of hilarious.
We're gonna lose
So
a
we're
land
gonna-
in the process, but it's fine.
I'm not blocking. I'm gonna let you all deal with that.
All right. Sorry, Crim.
Resolves.
I really needed to resolve my next card.
Whoa.
It was
What did
gonna
you-
resolve anyways.
The next card is not good, but wait, hold on.
Why were you worried about it resolving?
Oh no, it is actually good. Hold on.
I'm voting for Tomer.
Thank you. I'll vote
I
for
will
you.
sacrifice
makes
the land.
sense.
I
Thank
hope
you for
Seth
asking.
kills you. I hope Seth kills everybody right now.
Well, I mean, if
thank you,
it's
Graham.
more janky than even Sickening Dreams, then I'm actually kind of excited for it. It has to start. with Songs
I don't
of
have
Damned.
it though.
It
It
has
does
to
start with S.
It has to start with Songs of the Damned, though, or else
Here-
none of this
there's
makes
no
sense.
songs. There's no songs of the damned.
Is there a Living Death equivalent?
No,
an
I'm not
S?
reanimating them. You're never gonna guess. If you're like a modern player, you might guess.
Oh, I
but
can keep
a commander
guessing.
player, you're never gonna guess.
I can keep guessing. Oh,
It's a card that I'm 99% sure has never been cast in any commander game ever, but it sees a
But it
lot of
casts in
play
modern?
in real formats. Yes.
It has to be. It has to be something that like
dredge
same
card?
name,
Escape
right?
Shift?
It has to be something that's not Singleton related. Like
No,
if
it
you
has to be Singleton related, which
No.
is why he thought it would never be.
yeah no
usable.
as in like Singleton formats can't play it unless it's like Shadowborn Apostle or Relentless Rats or something like that. This stupid skull clamp, man.
He's really just skull clamping his whole board away.
I think I'm just gonna die. The problem now is with 40 Shadowborn Apostles, my deck is basically just all lands. There's a couple of like real cards, but it's mostly just all lands from here on out.
Or it's exactly what you needed.
That's
'Cause
true.
you went deck thinning.
That is true. It could be exactly what he needed.
Well, I guess we play this. I'm just gonna die to the board.
I mean, Richard does have like
no.
lethal on us, like in 1 or 2 turns,
I
right?
I should have played Song of the Damned.
Okay. Why did you play? You don't have Song of the Damned in your deck? Are you kidding me?
What is this plan? I'm really curious. What is
You're
this
just like
modern
avoiding all
card?
good cards? Like I don't understand.
What is a modern card that combos with Shadowborn Apostle? And Sir Conrad.
Surgical
modern.
extraction. Wait, you surgical extract yourself? I no, actually that makes
That
zero
sounds like a
sense.
plan.
That sounds like a Seth
Sir
plan.
Conrad surgical yourself? That works.
Does that even work?
No, it's only
Maybe
put in the
we'll
graveyard. No,
discard the
leaves the
hand
graveyard.
size.
Yeah, it works.
That could be a thing.
Could be a thing.
Yeah,
Because
you
I'm
never
thinking
know.
of things that start with an S and are played in modern, right?
All right. I'm a little bit afraid of Richard now, so I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack both of you. I want to thin out those Shadowborn Apostles, aka the Skull Clans. All right,
These are the last of them. All the other ones are in the graveyard.
All right, we'll attack
Is it
Richard like
Salvage
this.
Titan?
We'll attack Seth like this.
It's not Salvage Titan, but it would be hilarious if it was. Wait, but
Because
Salvage Titan
Salvage
works?
Titan does not win you the game at all.
I don't think
It's
Salvage Titan does it. Yeah, it really does it.
like Sword of the Meek. Like that does nothing.
Oh, well, I only have 27 cards left in my deck, so who knows? Maybe I'll find it before I die. I'm taking 3. Yeah,
That's 2
I
cards.
guess I take 3.
We got him, Soul Guide Lantern. Pass.
Oh my! Yeah, that would Graveyard Hate would ruin any hope I had of doing anything.
Tojuka
Luckily,
Bog.
you're the only person
I could have
that has
Tormod's
access
Crypt.
to that.
Can you imagine if I Tormod's Crypt
Oh,
right now?
yeah. My
Oh,
graveyard
yeah,
hate
that would be so brutal.
was Cling to Dust. That was my graveyard hate.
All right, no block.
Oh, I did have Counterspell in my hand.
Of course you did.
Wait, am I dying?
I
All right,
did
let's
have
do a little bit of
Counterspell.
extra damage.
Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa.
That's
Well-
why we kill Tomer first.
What? Why?
Yeah.
But why?
I want Tomer
Why?
to win because Grixis, but I also want Seth. Oh,
But he's also attacking with creatures. Is that the
Are you
Grixis
rooting
way?
for me, Crim? I appreciate it.
I also want Seth to win now.
I need you to combo kill Tomer before he kills me.
Since I'm no longer on the receiving end, I'm getting hit by whatever janky combo this is.
That's a lot of mana.
It's a decent
That's
amount.
concerning.
I think we're dead.
No,
Let's
you're
see.
not.
Can you actually? Oh,
I'm
extra
ready.
turn spells would be scary.
Woo!
That
There
would
is
be
time
very
warp.
good, wouldn't it? It's not
Oh,
that.
do you
though.
have one?
So,
Oh,
do
thankfully.
I have to keep up? What's
Oh yeah, I guess I should tell you before I died, I had Counterspell, Captivating Crew, Chainers. that was it.
Did you have the counter spell from the start of the game? You always had 2 mana. Up.
No.
Did you have it for a while?
No, I actually drew into it. And I was like, oh, well now this looks bad if I ever cast it. They think I'll always have it.
we'll do it like this.
Toxic Deluge for 8.
Well, this hand is actually a little bit less good. All right, fine. I will not cast this spell. Let's cast this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. We'll just do it like that. Welcome back, Vasa.
Yeah.
Hello, and good luck.
Still haven't managed to become a creature.
No.
Okay, I'm dead on Tomer's turn. So let's see what we draw.
Just gotta finish him off this turn.
Through
I
the
have-
spires is
win.
going to be tough.
4.
So it's gonna
I have
win.
4 damage. If that helps.
You have 4 damage. That doesn't help.
Smuggler's Copper and a Shadowborn. Let's do it. I can attack before I sack him to the Skull Clamp.
I mean, I can get a big rod up, but he can just spires. All right, what if we gain a life? Does this help?
What if I promise not to attack you next turn, Richard? You get a full turn cycle of me
Why
not
would you
attacking
do that?
you. Because we're friends.
Are you going to cripple my board in the process?
Look, I'm not the one threatening to win next turn. Seth is drawing far more cards than both
How
of
much
us
is
combined.
33?
Seth has 27 cards left in his
He
library.
hasn't drawn. He took them all out of. I mean, I guess he
A
did
lot
draw
of it
them
was
to start
tutoring,
them all.
but
That's better for him, though.
Tutoring.
You know he wins next turn.
you really think
I kind
so?
of do want to see him win rather than get killed by a Thassa.
Yeah, what's
No,
more
I won't attack you
interesting?
for full turn.
I mean, I
I
don't
hate to believe this.
think Richard can kill you anyway.
I can't kill him, but I could help Seth
What?
Ooh.
and maybe save myself in the process.
I like the sounds of this.
No!
Wait, what if that?
No.
No.
What if?
No, do you have combo pieces, Tomer? What is this? No.
I think Seth might have combo pieces.
Does Seth have combo pieces in his hand? Oh, Seth
Oh,
has his combo. He's been
no.
playing Koi this whole time. He has the combo in his hand.
Oh no.
I had a pretty good card, too. All right.
I-
Richard.
Oh. No. Counter it, Tomer.
I can't counter it.
Fine.
I think I get rid of
Counter
the
it so I can
Rada.
win next turn, Tomer, says Seth.
Do I get rid of the Rada or do I get rid of like the? No, I don't care about the rest of it.
What
Actually,
about Shadowborn Apostle?
Oh, I was so close.
man,
Let's see this card, Seth.
I had a pretty decent first strike. So this is a 3/4. This is a 5/2. So fine. All right, fine. I'm just gonna get rid of Rada. Man, this is brutal.
Well,
sure.
all right. Well, I guess now you get to know.
Does this end your deck or something, Seth? At this point,
Pretty much.
It was surgical.
Crim did figure it out.
Why surgical?
He's just gonna surgical his Shadowboards out of Sir Konrad.
Yeah, he plays the Conrad and then
okay,
surgical them
okay.
all.
I get it.
yeah.
Oh, wow, you're getting rid of my Teferi. Okay. Fine.
I tried to pretend like I didn't have it, but that backfired.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
I had a
Oh my
Torf-
goodness. I'm glad you wheeled Tomer's hand. He was going to kill all of us.
What's in
what?
I had a
Yeah.
Torment of
I
Hailfire.
had Torment of Hailfire.
I was counting up.
Oh,
I was counting up Richard's
please don't.
permanents, and I was like, he's not gonna die, and he has enough damage to do on a crackback. So, and also Seth had a full grip, and I was like, yeah, I could do it for 8 or something. It wasn't enough, so I was gonna do it after one more
Why the play is to
combat.
always kill Tomer.
What? Why?
That's why it's always the play.
Why?
Oh my god, I applaud you for that loose game plan.
Okay, wait.
was
All you
gonna-
gotta do
it was
is
gonna
flashback
happen.
surgical.
How do you not have
Yeah,
other
but
things?
I'm S
though?
tribal. Now I can't. Oh. It was so close. That almost worked. I almost won a game with surgical extraction and commander.
Except for those meddling kids.
That might be more impressive than Ruinous Minotaur, honestly.
If you would have pulled that,
I don't
off,
think
that would've been
surgical's
so
ever
sick.
killed anyone.
All right, is our bargain still on, Tomer? Where you don't attack me next turn?
No.
Oh, Tomer's just gonna kill us all.
I see how it is. Okay.
I wanted to kill you with torment.
I can't do anything. I'm
Yeah, I
dead.
mean, you can't really profitably attack it.
but I can
anyway.
make you work for it.
Not really.
Or I could just smack him for a whole bunch. Is this
Yeah. Wait, how are you dead though?
what? He just makes Thraximundar.
Oh, do you have
unblockable.
14
That's it.
Thraximundar damage now? Commander damage.
Because Mr. I never play combos. Always plays the combo fair cards.
What do you mean? Oh man. I also do play combos. What do you
I don't
mean?
know.
I haven't said I don't play
I have a loose
combos.
definition of combo, but I don't know about Thassa Thraximundar. That's even a little loose for
Thraximundar
me.
Teamer Battle Rage is the combo.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
wait, that's a combo to you? Does just make
No,
a
that's what I'm
big
saying.
creature?
It's the strictest fair combo
Wow.
thing you can get to.
It's
Well,
not
look at
combo.
you, Richard, comboing off of Retreat to Kazandu and Rograkh over there. Like, oh my god,
I do admit.
what a
Rograkh combos
combo!
with everything.
What a combo!
All right. We're playing. Since Seth is playing modern, I'll play modern. Here we go.
Tarmogoyf? Oh,
Here we go.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna play Tarmogoyf.
Yes.
Wait, I don't even know how. That's not even.
Are you
going
going to be attacking me with this?
So good.
Ruinous Minotaur needs to get the damage in.
Are
He
you
needs to pad
attacking me
his
with this?
Are you countering Reckless Bush?
I don't know. Are you
By all
are you
means.
attacking this?
I don't know. We'll see how. We'll see.
Counter
we'll
it,
see
Tomer. Counter it.
Where the Goblin Warrior ally wants to go.
I want to give you the sign of friendship, Richard.
Actually, wait. Do you care? You have spires.
Richard's
up.
my friend.
He doesn't care at all. This is not relevant at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
what
you
if-
care.
What if Thrax doesn't work out?
That's what you counter.
Then you could actually. I mean,
maybe
I
you should
did
save
just
the
draw a new
counter
hand.
for that thing instead of countering the Bushwhacker.
I mean, like, there's no like triumph of the hordes. You know that because that's not an R.
Fine, you can hit me.
Actually, my turn's
Yes.
depressing next turn.
Good.
All right.
Like, all you need to make sure is the Minotaur doesn't hit
So
you, so you
close.
save yourself like 6 life.
Yeah, but I want him to sacrifice a land. To send a message. Or you could just not hit me. You could just not hit me.
Just
Richard.
kill Seth, who already... I'm very sad. I actually really want Seth to win with surgical extraction.
I mean, I need to help Seth out because he's on Shadowborn beats at this point. So we gotta lower Tomer's life total sufficiently so Seth could actually try to get it done.
The Shadowborns can get in there.
It's such a bad aggro game plan. I love it, though, because, jeez.
I mean, we can't all play Ruinous Minotaur.
I'm respecting
Look at
it
it.
far too much.
So much respect. This guy has got nothing done. He's got so much respect all game.
All right. I guess you're forcing my hand, Richard.
All right, hit me with the Etherize.
You mean teether eyes? No, I'll take it, but I mean, there's going to be a crackback, right?
See, Seth, you have
Yes.
2 turns. You have this turn.
Unless Seth combos off, you want to
I
stop
don't have-
that.
I lost my surgical. Now I
He
don't
has
know
his
what
2
I do. Like,
demons. He
what
has
am I-
his 2
what am-
demons.
Get the demon, make it hasty.
There are 2. My deck is all lands, mostly. There are
Oh,
2,
is it
2
Season?
demons that don't do anything.
It's got to
I
be
do
like
not have
Just kill if you
Season.
kill Thrax. If you kill Thrax, then I can kill Tomer, and then you can try to assemble your combo.
It's Shadowborn Demon.
I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. I just have to.
Oh, is this a
I
this is
so
Konrad beats?
yeah, sir. I can activate to mill, but I don't have any creatures left in my deck. So if I live for like 20 more turns,
I have creatures. You gotta build
If
my creatures.
if I live for 20 more turns or so, look out. But
Wait,
surgical
hold on.
was the plan. Surgical was like the
Is there a way to get
the
back
whole
surgical?
deal with this.
No, right?
I'm mono
Not-
black
not
with
black.
only S cards, so no. If I was playing a real deck with more letters, then probably. But you can't play the other versions of it because they're not S
Wait,
cards.
you don't have
I didn't think
any,
a Song
like-
of the Dam. The
There's
other
no
ones are not
graveyard hate in
S's.
S. You
There's
just need to
no-
graveyard
yeah,
hate
just-
yourself.
Yeah,
No,
just
nothing.
out of. Don't want to get milled.
No.
Could I convince you?
All right, let's do that.
Oh, yeah,
Thassa's
baby.
Intervention.
Twice
Wait.
X. I don't think I've ever
Alright.
cast this spell
4.
before.
All right, hit him with the dark ritual.
Oh god.
Oh, Sark.
Now,
Ritual.
wait, is Song of the Dam instant speed? It'd be hilarious if he had it right here.
That would be a very good bait.
Back to the graveyard with you. I mean, I guess
But he went to
I think
command
I'm just
zone.
dead. I guess the question is, does Tomer want to kill me or does he want to kill Richard? But one of us are dead.
He can't kill you. Can he?
Seth,
mean,
if you don't hit
Seth
me,
is
Either
13
one of us are
commander.
dead to Thraximundar.
Oh, you already
Yeah.
have 13. Oh yeah, you can kill anyone.
Seth, if you don't attack me, I don't have to.
See, Richard told
If
you.
I don't
not to
attack you,
kill
what?
me.
You're going to attack Richard first and kill him first?
What?
I'm
didn't-
attacking you. We've been allies all game.
Yeah.
I'm attacking you and you can decide who you want to kill.
What are the odds that Richard has something now?
That's only 4 damage.
I mean, remember, red elemental blast does blow up a blue permanent.
That would actually be great.
Richard, please tell me you play
That'd
it.
be-
Come on. You knew I was at the table. You knew there'd be blue somehow. Tell me you
I
came
thought you were a Civic
prepared.
player, Crim. How would I know you'd be playing Grixis?
Yeah.
What a twist. What a
a twist.
twist.
Is there
Well, I mean, shields are down.
anything I can draw into?
Shields are down. This is your turn. But actually, does it do anything? Because no matter what, he
recast
still
him.
dies. Yeah.
No, that would save you a full turn
All
cycle
right.
if you did on combat.
Right, if he did it in combat, but not right now. If he did it right now, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
But then if he does it on your turn, it opens it up to counter spells.
Yes.
Can he actually do it?
Actually, wait,
Has
hold
it
on.
died? No, it's just been bounced, right? It's never
Yeah,
died.
it's only been bounced. So yeah, he could play it, swing, or give it unblockable and swing.
Yeah.
So they're drawing a
So
ludicrous amount.
Tomer was the one with the counters all along.
I had a single one. All right. and you wheeled me into it.
Soul
I think Crim
Ring!
only cast one counterspell all game too. I think you're neck and neck with him there.
No, he cast
Yeah,
two.
that's-
He cast
that's
cancel
true.
and counterspell, right? Oh no,
No,
he never played
he didn't
counterspell,
cast
just counts
it. Ooh, thank you.
Oh, giving him the manas.
I don't think it matters at this point.
That's a yoink. Can you tap that for mana as well?
Yep. Well,
Well,
I guess it wouldn't have worked any. That wheel, I guess, did it because you didn't have the counter spell, did you?
Nope.
You got wheeled into the counter.
no, I had
and that
terminate
wheeled
though.
me
I
out
would
of
have
my
terminated
surgical.
Sir Konrad in response to surgical.
I
extraction.
guess, yeah, terminate.
that probably would
terminate
have been
would've
worse
worked.
for you, actually. Oh, this is kind of cool.
That would have been a blowout.
Seth relying on 0 interaction. I love it.
It was gonna
There's
take
not
2
that much
turns
interaction
to
in
get
the
He had
S's.
boots.
Oh yeah, I guess you do have boots. You do have boots.
Yeah, we got protection, sort of. And it's also alphabet week, so like, how much
guess it's
interaction
just,
can people have?
I mean, I played Chill to the Bone.
bottom.
All right, Tomer, we don't have to fight.
Yeah, we don't.
The warriors are bloody, but
Yeah.
Runus Minotaur is showing you mercy.
Oh,
If you return the favor.
that's really
There's
interesting.
some sweet Minotaurs coming down the pipeline that want to see the light of day. They've never been cast in the game of Magic anywhere. They might see play here.
I
All
think
right, what I'm
Runus
going to do-
Minotaur has done that enough already.
I'm gonna do
He was
this.
always the 24th card in limited. He was never played.
Let's do this first.
I don't even think he was the 25th card in Limited.
I think you take the basic land for your collection over Runus Minotaur.
Yeah, you seriously would. I would.
From
sorry,
Zendikar,
Richard.
you would have, yeah.
It must happen this way.
All right. I don't have red elemental.
No.
But he has.
Are you not
Fog.
afraid of my board, Tomer?
I was afraid of a removal spell. Do I want to use
I was
this
trying to
ability?
dig for a. I don't have any real removal. I only have fight spells, but Rograkh with Death Touch can fight anything. So
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Oh,
because I was like, wait a minute, it's like an 8/8. I can't kill it, right? But I'm like, wait a minute, I got Death Touch, but I couldn't wheel into removal.
I'm surprised you legitimately don't have Red Elemental Blast.
You mean in a deck full of cards that do nothing? I didn't want to add another one.
Hey, would it have done nothing right now?
It's true.
It's
It is a
right.
good wheel target. All right.
Time for the
I
smuggler
have been
copter
defeated.
comeback.
Smuggler copter comeback. I mean, I'm fine with that.
I feel like that's hard to do with Aspires.
Can clip the boots.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Wait, can you?
What do you
Spires
got?
team
Let's see it.
Oh, you can't.
Okay.
Oh, he's playing something scary.
Historic spell. Oh, Tezzeret.
Yo.
Wait, does that kill me? 1, 2. Not quite. Okay.
Wait, he has a chain veil?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It
Oh,
doesn't-
it's the chain veil. Come on, wizards.
the chain veil, obviously.
I'm like, how's this
I'm not
wizard's
gonna
deck?
lie to you. I don't know how I feel about the being qualified for T. Right? Because like most of the time it's Chain Veil, right?
That's
Scarab God.
That's a good point.
Locust
I hadn't
God.
really thought about that.
The Scarab God. The Locust
T is
The
overpowered.
questing beast? Questing
Yeah,
beast?
no,
Who knows?
it's just Questing Beast.
Let's just go like yoink. Deal a little bit of damage. Take
Yeah.
that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tribute mage.
Wait, can't you just kill Seth?
This turn? No.
Well,
Does
Next
this turn
turn.
on Thassa? How much is 1, 2, 3, 4? No.
1 away.
I mean, you do have a treasure nabber that didn't attack.
Yeah, because I was afraid that you had an answer to the facts and wanted a blocker. Let's get a thought vessel. Wait, why do I still have mana? I just tapped for.
It's a good question. To cast your thought
You sure
vessel.
you'd have colorless?
Remember, I think it's
I don't know
because
why you have blue mana.
No, improvise. Remember, you have improvise on your stuff.
Oh, Tezzeret's
Oh,
making your stuff
this-
cheaper.
Okay, that is.
Oh, they cost one less.
That's fine.
They have
For each
affinity,
artifact.
yeah.
Or not improvised, affinity, sorry.
Affinity for artifacts. Cool. Forgot this has a thing. All right, Seth. You have a bajillion cards. You have 14 cards left in your library. Maybe I just kill you by letting you mill yourself out.
Oh, all right. They're not. They're mostly lands too.
Seth, you drew
Oh
a
yes,
land.
of course. That's all. I took all the non-lands out. Well, all right. I guess we try the. Let's see if we can go back to the Sir Konrad plan again.
Plan B.
Resolves. Resolves.
Whoa! Really? Okay.
I'm tapped out.
Aha.
Well, kind of.
Wait, do you have a surgical? Show me a surgical.
I don't, but
Show me a surgical effect.
but I did have a card that's been sitting on the battlefield.
Yeah, scavenger
game.
grounds.
Oh, that's it. Tomer's dead.
What?
My
Scavenger
one
grounds.
non-swamp land.
What? No!
He did it.
Yes!
He did it.
Ah! Yeah, I just had 3 lands in my hands. Oh,
Not the
jeez.
surgical
You could
kill,
have
but
killed. You could have killed Seth.
How?
You had the shot.
I had to kill you, though. You were killing me.
You have blockers. I don't have enough to kill you.
Yes, Seth!
The onboard trick is the greatest trick.
I saw that earlier, but I didn't want to say anything
No.
because I was
I heard you start to say it, and I started talking really loudly about other surgicals that couldn't be in my deck because I was afraid. I was afraid Domer was gonna hear.
Maybe I live. Maybe he has less than 22 Shadowborn Apostles. No, I'm so dead.
no.
How many shadowboards are there in here? There seem to be a
Maybe
lot.
Moto breaks. That might be the bigger issue.
Yes, Seth! Yes!
Not
Breaks
quite
with a draw.
surgical, but
Just
still pretty
a
good.
hard cast, like 9 mana Sir Konrad and a scavenger grounds. It's been on the battlefield since like turn 3.
Yeah.
I was afraid you were gonna kill me.
Oh, I realized that Seth had it, and I was like, I can't say anything. I can't say anything.
I can't believe it worked. Not quite as sweet as
Master
surgical,
puppet
but
master
Yeah.
Seth.
Oh, yes.
wow.
So rude. Ah!
It worked, kinda.
I was so close.
That's just good, clean magic. That's just
I
good,
thought
clean
someone might
magic.
notice that.
Oh, it's too late. They're on the stack already.
Sir
He's dead.
Konrad,
Oh, like
you
you still
got
have a man. You still have 2 mana. You could interact.
I have 3
So-
lanes in my hand. I have a mountain, a swamp, and an island.
Wow, perfect Grixis, though.
I know. I start off Grixis. I die Grixis. This is the way.
If you're gonna
I don't know
go,
if these
though,
triggers are gonna
like,
resolve.
If it
Oh,
cracks,
he's waiting
if
for
it
Tomer
breaks,
to accept his fate.
I already accepted. There it is.
Oh my
Oh, you're dead.
It worked. Well, I'm
You're
voting.
dead.
I'll vote
I'll
for
give it to
Richard.
Seth.
Oh, you're super dead.
That's so sick.
Man, scavenger ground.
I will say that was pretty sweet. It could have been sweeter, and I'm 100% convinced I built this deck wrong because y'all mentioned like 3 or 4 cards that would have made perfect sense for what my deck was trying to do that are not in my deck at all. So might have to revisit this one with some of the suggestions because the archetype's actually really funny. Like I think it's a funny idea of a deck, and it kind of works, sorta. And it could be even better if I added Song of the Damned and also Sickening Dreams and also a few other things.
I mean,
Literally
without
all
all
the
of that, it
things that
still won the
everyone
game.
mentioned.
So, you didn't need any of that. You just scavenger ground Sir Konrad, and it worked. Like,
Yeah.
can't deny.
I thought
those are wrong
Tomer. I
results.
thought Tomer was gonna see that and kill you.
I was very
preoccupied
afraid because
with
that had been
Richard.
sitting out all game.
I figured if Richard had another turn cycle, he'd like play something from his hand that would like overrun, and then I'd die. So I was like, I need to deal with Richard. I don't know, an overrun effect. I don't know. You had scary stuff. What did you have in your hand?
I think
Richard?
you probably would have died if you killed Seth anyway. Because I had a warrior that gave all my warriors haste, so I would unload my hand, and maybe it's enough. I don't know. Depends how many creatures you have.
Yeah.
But as is, you were alive on board. You had
Seth
blockers for everything.
So I had
which
like
is
14
unfortunate.
life. So I had to kill him with Thraximundar, and then I would have like a trinket mage and a treasure nabber on the board in an Arch of Araska.
You might have been
Maybe
dead
that would
either
be
way.
enough. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that probably would have been the way to live. Sir Konrad. Whatever. Crim, how'd that go for you? How are you feeling about that?
Well, I felt like I somehow took the Arch Enemy title without having actually to have it to, do anything. My deck really was it did have Cryptic Command. I think I have a total 5 counterspells. Counterspell, Cancel, Counterflux, Cryptic, Countermand, and that's about it, right? And I was able to get some steel spells, but I wanted to really just cast Cruel Ultimatum. That's what my deck wanted to do, and that was it. I was also debating on building a sea creature deck.
Oh, wow.
Because my name starts with a C. But I'm like, yeah, but then I think everyone's going to get mad if I show up with a bunch of sea creatures.
There might have been some complaining.
If they started with C, that would be fine.
That'd be hilarious. You're like, what? It's a sea creature deck. What do you want?
That would have been pretty good.
Yeah, I hard went, on the letter C. I didn't use the or anything like that. So I mean,
what
yeah.
the?
My deck is terrible. My deck is terrible.
It starts with T.
That does seem like a stretch to me. Not Yield of Gwyn stretch, but a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Wait. So if I had the Magic Mirror, would you be more happy with it being in the M deck? You'd be like, it starts with T. All right.
I would be okay with it being in the M deck.
I went to
We gotta ask chat. Yeah. What would Magic Mirror be?
Oh man. It's the Magic Mirror.
They need a minus
what would
the filter.
The Magic Mirror be?
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed Alphabet Soup Week. This is one of the weirder restrictions that we haven't done in a while. I think that's kind of like in the earlier seasons we had jankier stuff like this. Were you entertained by it, or do you want to see more of showcasing the latest commanders and everything like that, or is a balance good? Let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It really helps the channel grow and allows us to tackle more ambitious projects in the future. So, I hope everybody enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, friends. See ya!